Ever since the day that you went away, you went away.
Hi guys, today's video is unplanned, to be honest. I have seen a few things last night that I really want to discuss. For those of you who are new here, my name is Andra and I make mostly commentary videos, sometimes lifestyle, but it's mostly focused on commentary. So, without further ado, the first thing that I want to talk about is I have seen a clip of Shane Dawson and a very much underage fan, probably 12 or 13 years old, and they are kissing on the lips. So, the clip I have found on Instagram, I will be creating the person I found it from in my description box down below. So if you want to check them out, they have a lot of like exposing stuff, which is just a rare receipts that most drama channels haven't really talked about. So just check that out if you want. The clip is this.
Okay, ready? Alright. 3, 2. Okay, I think I missed. Okay, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Thank you. I love you. Have a good night.
So, this is extremely inappropriate, obviously. I do not think Shane Dawson is attracted to children. I don't. And I don't want to slander anyone, but you should know that this is not acceptable to do with a fan, even if the fan asks for it and is excited. This is not a proper kiss, obviously, it's just like a small 1 second long peck, but I still feel like that's a problem. Because you shouldn't be doing that with strangers who are very much underage. Let alone, you shouldn't even do that with your relatives who are underage. Because there are personal space boundaries that you need to teach children and teenagers that, you know, they exist. So that in the future they don't let people overstep those boundaries because they don't know. And for him to do that, obviously the girl is happy, she's like jumping around and whatever. But it's just very weird to me, especially if you have a big fan base. You are doing this as a very public figure, and the power imbalance, even if that person were not underage, it would still be a big power imbalance. And it's just like, it's so weird to me. Like, I don't get how people have let this slide when the actual meet and greet or whatever that was happened. There were parents around, you can see in the background, they are like adults, and no one said anything. I feel like this is why people like Daffy Vanity get away with so much, because probably a lot of the shady stuff that was happening with Daffy Vanity was happening at meet and greets and stuff, and there were parents around, they didn't say anything because that's how the scene was. And yeah, I just feel like people who are around and they saw that happen, they should have probably said something, because like, I don't get why you would stay silent on something like this. The second part of the video is gonna be James Charles addressing the drama for the first time. There is a video on YouTube. I'm gonna be creating the owner of that video as well in my description box. He found James Charles on the street. I think by seeing his car, he like walked around and saw James get off the car or something. And they talked about a lot of things, so I would recommend watching the video in its entirety, because they're talking about like Kanye West running as president and some random stuff as well. But I want to focus on the extracts of the video that talk about Karmageddon or Dramageddon 3.
So there's a lot of drama going on in the makeup YouTube community.
As always.
What do you think? Why is there all this drama going on in the YouTube beauty community?
Who knows? I'm just staying out of it, minding my own business. Just moved into a beautiful new house. I have great friends around me.
Okay.
Waiting for my nice food on a Sunday afternoon.
So from the get-go, I can see that he has the right attitude about it. Staying out of drama is probably the best thing for him to do right now, because these allegations that people are putting up against him, unless there is actual proof, unless this recording is being made public in the future, then I don't feel like he has anything to worry about. And Tati has apologized to him in private, he's accepted it, so why would he need to address anything publicly if Tati already addressed stuff on his behalf, kind of?
Shane Dawson, crazy stuff going on. You think he should be forgiven for what he said and stuff like that?
I don't want to talk about anything in relation to him.
I know like back in the day, like humor was a little bit dark, that was more accepted, but now it's like less acceptable. So do you think people should like overlook that, or?
I think it should always be looked at on a case-by-case basis and make sure that people are changing actively. That's kind of what I've always believed in. So.
Okay, have you talked to him ever since that whole thing happened? You guys haven't spoken? Alright, so Tati came out with a video and said that they were trying to like gang up against you.
I don't really want to address anything in regarding to the drama.
Okay, well, we won't talk about that.
So he obviously doesn't really want to address this kind of stuff because I feel like anything he would say, the internet would like rip it to shreds anyways, because that's what the internet does. And I perfectly understand his stance. However, what I thought was interesting in this whole thing was the way he talked about Shane. He said everything should be treated on a case-by-case basis, and you should see if the person has really changed. And to me, that sounds like he doesn't think Shane has changed, and to be fair, neither do I, because up until recently, he's been profiting off of his blackface merchandise and videos. He only deleted them now because everyone was giving him shit for it. But look at Jenna Marbles, barely anyone said anything to her, and she decided to delete stuff on her own accord. And the Tati thing, he didn't really want to talk about. So I feel like maybe even though they've made amends, there must be some stuff still between them. Or if, you know, like all the drama, there still must be some, not like resentments, but you know what I mean, like things aren't always perfect. Even if two friends make amends, it's not gonna be the same as it was before. But I do applaud him for his attitude, because he was very, very nice to this person. If I got stopped on the street like that, I don't know if I would be the same, because I guess if you're a public figure, it tends to be annoying to get all this like paparazzi reporters, whatever else, coming after you when you're just like enjoying your day. But he's very, very civil, very nice. He talked about the other things without being, you know, like kind of avoiding. But he did this only because obviously Jeffree Star has yet to come forward. I feel like if he does, he's gonna have a lot of receipts on everyone, because as he likes to say, he has dirt on everyone. And yeah, I don't really want to see what he's capable of. I just want him to maybe like get off the internet and try to create some real change. I was watching D'Angelo's video the other day, and it's insane stuff how he lied about who his mother is. His warehouse robbery was probably faked, and just insane stuff, man. Like this guy lies about everything. His grandma's age, who his mother is, his Davi Vanity whole situation. He was lying about not knowing Damien, but there are tweets to prove that he does. And it's just like a lot of stuff that I feel like people don't give him enough shit for it, because he's definitely not a good person. And if Shane is getting cancelled, then out of the two of them, Jeffree is worse. Obviously, Shane did kiss an underage person, and we have that on video right now, and that is disturbing. But ultimately, I don't think he had bad intentions with it. I don't think it was anything romantic or sexual in nature. I think he was just being stupid and controversial for the sake of it. But yeah, I don't really know. I would like to know what you guys think. So if you want to let me know down in the comments what you think about the clip, or what you think about James Charles addressing the whole situation. And if you would like to subscribe for more, I post mostly commentary, like I said. I have a few lifestyle videos coming up, but if you have suggestions for commentary videos in the future, I am happy to take suggestions. And give this video a thumbs up if you thought that this was insightful and gave you maybe a new perspective on the whole situation. Thank you so much for watching.
Ever since the day that you